Nathaniel Anthony Ayers, an unexpected musician with a passion for music found in the streets of Los Angeles. Talented beyond belief, however, behind the beautiful music of the streets lies a dark mental illness. Unable to tell the difference between reality and the voices in his head, Nathaniel suffers from schizophrenia. A lost dream and the redemptive power of music. This is the story of Nathaniel Anthony Ayers.
Good evening. I'm Michelle Brigg.
And I'm Russell Stevens.
Tonight, follow us as we uncover an unsuspected American musician found on the streets of Los Angeles by LA Times column writer Steve Lopez.
Now, Nathaniel at first looks like your typical confused and lost homeless man, but what many don't know is that he is a musical prodigy. But between the voices and the music of the city, Nathaniel tries to discern what is real and what is not.
At a young age, Nathaniel learned to play the cello and fell in love. He was infatuated with Beethoven because Beethoven composed some of his best works at a very young age. Ayers, the child prodigy, attended the Juilliard School of Music. It was there that the symptoms of his schizophrenia began. The stress to be perfect caused Nathaniel to develop internal voices.
Nathaniel. Nathaniel.
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel. Nathaniel Ayers.
Nathaniel Ayers.
Follow my voice until the angels have run away from these people, Nathaniel. When you feel they're not your people.
Thank you. It's just that I'm not always so sure I know what's going on, and it's sort of frightening, and I'm having trouble differentiating certain things, keeping things separated.
Nathaniel felt detached. It became hard for him to distinguish what was real or not, finding it difficult to live in reality. Unable to handle the voices, Nathaniel dropped out and ended up living on the streets of Los Angeles.
The stress of Nathaniel's time at Juilliard may have been the cause of his psychotic break, manifesting symptoms of schizophrenia such as delusions, hallucinations, disorganized speech, grossly disorganized and catatonic behavior, and negative symptoms such as diminished emotional expression and anhedonia. Can you tell us a little bit about Juilliard and why you left?
Oh, Juilliard, it's a very talented school with very talented people, musicians, ballerinas, everyone went there. Everyone's trying to be the best of the best of the best. They want to play, they want to get better, they want to be popular. Everyone played trumpets, trombones, violins, the orchestra, all come together playing. Everyone wants to be good. I want to be good, just like everyone.
How did you come across Mr. Ayers? Tell me about the first time you met him.
I heard him before I saw him. He was playing a 2-string violin. At first I needed a good story to write for my column, but things changed as I dove deeper into Nathaniel's life and music. I knew something was a little off when I first approached him.
I know exactly where I am. I'm thinking about Los Angeles, California,
Writing about you
Magic Johnson theaters. Magic Johnson is a basketball player, but he's also a big black theater.
What if I were to want to write a story about you for the newspaper?
Los Angeles Times, Los Angeles newspaper.
Well, what seemed off about him?
By the way he spoke rapidly and rambling on about whatever was going through his head at the time, I guess.
I've been searching for Mr. Beethoven, but he's slipping away like a dream. I'm trying to get back into shape, but I don't have any sheet music. Beethoven String Quartet, Opus 59, number 1.
What Nathaniel was most likely experiencing was distractible speech, derailment, and neologisms. These are common symptoms of schizophrenia. His heightened perception made it hard for him to concentrate a single thought.
After Juilliard, his sister tried taking him in and caring for him. However, Nathaniel's constant paranoia that his sister was trying to hurt and poison him caused him to run away, which is where he found the streets. With the help of Mr. Steve Lopez, Nathaniel and his sister found each other and were able to reunite. His sister now cares for him and assists him in getting the proper help needed.
I thought my baby brother was dead, but after Mr. Steve Lopez contacted me saying he found my baby brother, oh, I was so relieved that my baby brother was still alive. I came right away to take him in. And Mr. Steve Lopez, he's helping us. He's making things better. I'm just happy to have my little baby brother back.
Ayers seems to interact well with others and is a friendly, loving person. However, he loses his temper occasionally. especially when the topic of schizophrenia is mentioned. He has a tendency to be violent when he gets angry, but it doesn't happen very often.
It says that I have a schizophrenic mind. I do not.
It doesn't mean anything.
Schizophrenic mind.
That's not what I think. Nathaniel, they try to put people in a...
I'm not going anywhere.
And the good news is it has nothing to do with...
I don't go where you say go. I go where I want to go. Okay. You don't put me away, Mr. Lopez. You don't put me away.
Okay.
You don't put me away.
I'm not gonna...
Yes,
no.
Yes,
you don't have to go.
Yes, you are.
When he plays his music, Nathaniel is able to escape into another world. A world that is only his, where he is able to get away from all of his internal demons. It is his form of relaxation. This is important for Nathaniel to remain stable without the help of medications. At times, Nathaniel seems to be too involved with his music. He pays no attention to anyone or anything in the world around him, just the beautiful sound of the music he creates. It is when his song is over that he is able to connect and come back to reality.
Did you ever think you guys would have gotten as close as friends as you are today?
Of course not, but I'm glad I did. Nathaniel taught me the dignity of being loyal to something you believed in, holding on to it, and above all else, believing without question it'll carry you home.
How do you feel about being in Mr. Lopez's column?
My mom used to tell me that when I played the violin, she heard the voice of God. Mr. Lopez, Steve Lopez, Stevlopez, gave me that voice, and he is my God.
A mentally ill, homeless street musician who possesses extraordinary talent, Nathaniel Ayers is a man with an amazing courage and an uncanny ability to find happiness and purpose in the power of art.
Thank you for joining us tonight.
Tune in tomorrow for our special segment on Chipotle's recent scandal on their tainted meat, spreading E. coli and possibly Ebola?